Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party, an NMB fan podcast. I am Matt, and I'm joined by Ryan.
Hello. Welcome to the final episode.
The final episode, spectacular. We're also joined by Jeff.
Hey, goodbye to Yuuri. Goodbye, Ryan.
we see that like literally every episode.
Yes.
We've done that for like
Ryan-
3 or 4 episodes now.
Ryan is still here.
Ryan's still here. But for how long?
I'm gonna be like the guy in Office Space. Do you know that? The guy in Office Space where they forget he actually like works for the company. That's my goal in life.
Yep. That's your goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here and we're here to talk about the Ota Yuuri graduation concert.
Yeah. AKA best concert ever. Spoiler.
Yep. So yeah, this was in Kobe. We all went there. We all went there in person,
In person.
live, fully clothed, in color.
Unfortunately.
All that good stuff. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, so that was a concert. So how do we want to get into this? Like, do we want to like talk about like preamble, all this stuff like about?
Yeah, let's talk about
Environment.
the pre-concert stuff first, I guess. I might as well.
So like yeah, I waited in line to buy goods for Jeff.
How long did you stand in line, by the way?
So I got there like we got there around like 1-ish, 12:31. Yeah, 1.
One. Yeah.
Lines didn't start selling until about 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was about 2.5 hours of me because like basically including like the actual startup time.
So the pre-queue was
2.5
1 hour
hours.
and the actual queue was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because most people actually had a 2.5 hour queue anyway. Like no matter what time you arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend. Like he posted a picture on Twitter, like saying, "Oh, this is the end of the line." And it's like fucking, you can't even see Kobe World Hall anymore.
Like yeah, where we started or where I started, like we were like, so where the goods are, and it goes all the way down that street and it turns right,
Yeah,
and it goes all the way down that street,
turns right again.
and it
right?
turns right again, and that's where we were. Like at that
Yeah.
second.
So
corner,
what my
third
friend
corner.
said was that where you were, right? And his spot in line was like way like further up there, like across the street.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even get that far. I didn't realize. The only nice thing is like where I was standing in line, I was like next to like the little like wall thing. There's that kind of like brick. Like you're not supposed to sit on it, but I sat on it anyway, so it wasn't too bad. And I was just playing Pokemon.
And you're like the big white guy. No one's gonna tell the big white guy what to do.
Yeah, I mean, then there's like this girl like in front of me. She was also like sitting on it too from time to time. Like, okay, yeah, so we're all in this together. And every time like the line would move like 5 inches, I'm like, oh shit, I have to like lose my seat. Even though it's like there's like it's all along the whole line basically. I'm like, okay,
It's not like
it's not
the
worse.
thing is like you know it starts at 2, right? So why would the line move?
Yeah.
It's because like the staff is like being like pissy about stuff. It's like, oh, can
and
you
they
guys
like
like
want to
compress a bit?
Yeah, that's so annoying. Like, yeah, like why are we moving? The line hasn't started. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like that at handshake events too. Like when like pre-queuing for like Sayaga or something.
Yeah, and they keep moving you.
She hasn't even come out yet, but you're still like moving everyone in and out and going from 5 lines to like 12 lines somehow.
So our committee had like so because we wanted to do the meeting early, right? So but then we like the guy.
That's why you ditched us.
Yes. No, and then they were saying that like they know that people want to buy goods no matter what.
Yeah.
So what they did was so there were people assigned to buy goods, and they would like buy for the other people, which was fine. So what they did was like first thing when they got there, they got in line. So they started lining up at like 8.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they finished instantly.
Yeah, my friend did that.
Yeah.
For Milky's concert, like I think she lined up at like 8.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's like first in line.
You get it instantly, right? I mean, you're guaranteed to get everything, and you finish instantly.
Yeah.
But then you lined up for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the does it balance out?
No.
I guess so. Like, there's no limit to the stuff too. So yeah, they were able to buy like 30 shirts and 50 Uchiwas and all that.
I wonder
stuff.
how many was the limit. There were a bunch of them lining up.
The only thing that had a limit was the photos.
Like 5. I think you could buy 5
at a time. Packs. Yeah. Photo packs.
But then they weren't lining up for the photo packs. It was because the photos were separate line.
They were in the same line.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Okay. Normally, they separate them, but no, it's only things were so goods and photos were one thing, and then the crane game and gachas were a separate line.
Yeah, I mean Kobe World, like the outside area is so freaking small. Like it's hard to like do stuff.
Yeah, there's also like a pool like right next to the goods too.
Oh, is there?
There's like kids like taking like swimming lessons and like their moms,
no, because
like,
it's a community
riding
center.
Their bikes between the line. Yeah, it is.
It's so weird. Yeah, there's.
Oh, that's why there are kids riding their bikes around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we bought some goods. I bought a bunch of Chihi crap from Jeff, and then I bought the Tofu Marulite because I didn't get a chance to do it at the other one.
But then you still weren't able to use it, right? Or did you use it?
I still used it during the rest of the concert. And then I also bought Anchi Uchiwa. My first Uchiwa.
Your first and last.
Yeah, because she's gonna graduate like next month.
At this rate, she's gonna graduate tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in other news. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So you got in around what time did you guys go in? You got in really early, right? Like Andy wanted to go
doors?
in early. Yeah.
Like 5:30?
5:30-ish.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like we
How are your seats?
After we got in, then we just hung out like out in like the hallway, lobby, like outside the bathrooms.
So you went up the stand? I think the bathrooms were in the stand.
I went up to
Yeah.
And it looks like they like converted like one of the a woman's bathroom into a men's bathroom because there's like one that only had stalls.
Yeah, and then when all the people walked in, they were super confused and went back out to check if they were actually in a men's bathroom.
Because I think Jeff or Andy said like they went to like some K-pop concert and it was the same thing but for women.
There were more women's bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Yuri's popular with girls, but not that popular.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still like probably like, you could 50-50.
Yeah, I think it was a good 50-50
split, if not like 60-40 girls to boys. Nah,
that would be too much. But like 50-50 is probably a good amount.
Yeah,
it's just it's like NMB is popular with girls, then Queentet is more popular with girls, and then Yuri is more popular with girls.
Yeah.
So this is like the
trifecta.
Peak. Yeah, this is the peak NMB, like the max girls you can get probably.
Ended on a high note. It's probably not gonna get any more.
And that includes other 48 group members.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
who went to watch.
Oh yeah. There's wow. I was surprised how many went to watch.
All right, so then we got on our seats.
How were your seats?
You can go first.
So I went with
Jeff ditched you.
No. Well, we agreed for that trade in the first place, but then you ditched. You ditched Daryl.
I ditched Daryl.
So no, wait. Jeff ditched Andy's you, and then you ditched Daryl.
Yeah.
Let's make that.
Daryl was really sad about it too.
Was he?
He seemed really sad. Like, oh, where'd you go? Oh, it's like because I took Andy's ticket because like it's like a corner seat in his very front row. I'm like, okay, I'll get like of that block or whatever. Whereas I would have been like stuck in the middle with Daryl if Jeff's original tickets.
Yeah, so I passed by you, right? It's like, oh, holy shit, man, what are you doing here?
And like, where's Daryl? Wait. You're like, oh yeah, he's over there.
It wasn't even like that much of a difference, right?
Nah, but I mean, it's still more comfortable.
Yeah, because you're
like I actually had like the leg room.
Yeah.
Cause you stretch out my legs, don't have to worry about. I mean, Daryl could have taken that seat, and I could have had like the 2 seats back where he was, but
yeah,
that's kind of what I wanted. I just wanted 2 seats or like my own like space.
I see.
But it is though. It's still like I think it's better. But yeah, I was like kind of near the back block-ish, but at least yeah, it's front row. So actually, I was right in front of Yuri when she did like the Toriko.
That's good.
The trolley. She didn't see me though, but whatever.
Because you didn't buy a Yuri Uchiwa.
No, but I had like the Tofu Marley and didn't really matter. Yeah. But even then, like the whole like stage setup was like not very good.
What?
The whole like stage setup wasn't really good. Like the one backstage, one catwalk with a small platform.
Well, not good for you, but
I mean,
great for me.
No, like the Kobe World Hall itself is not really good for concerts, to be honest.
Because they always use the long configuration.
Yeah, the long configuration. I mean, it's hard to do the short one, so I understand why they would do the long one
or like the flower style one or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or like the branching with
the
cross or whatever.
Yeah, that's expensive, I think. So I mean, this is pretty good actually, considering what other configuration they've done in the past, like without the runway.
Yeah,
I was surprised they got a runway, to be honest. Like I would think.
Well, that's why you chose your seat, right?
No, I knew there was going to be a runway.
Oh, please.
So I think you and Andy thought I got worse seats. I got better seats than you guys.
Yeah, you were close to the main stage.
Yeah.
The whole time, right?
Yeah.
But
and I'm beside the runway. Huh? I was sixth row.
Okay, that's good.
But then you guys got the one beside the substage.
Yeah, one seat away from the substage. Yeah. I mean, it was good for us because everyone besides Yuri, like that's the best way to get close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was pretty much like obviously it's a grad concert, right? But it was like so heavily centered around Yuri that if you're not a Yuri fan, that you probably feel unsatisfied. Just like which is like what Andy was saying.
Well, yeah, except for the rest he got.
Yeah, I mean he even got rest and he's bitching about it.
Well, he's saying more that it wasn't, I don't know, enough for Yuri. Like it could have been more of a spectacle using the other members.
I mean, I understand. Actually, like that's if I'm gonna make a complaint about the concert is that there was not enough spectacle.
Please address it to Cameron.
Yeah, no,
in writing.
There was not enough spectacle, which is I agree with that, but like that's if you're looking at it from like the Sayaka Sonic point of view, right? Like if you get spoiled with Sayaka Sonic, then obviously like nothing's ever gonna beat that.
Yeah,
considering the spectacle. But if you compare it to like other grad concerts that NMB has had, this is like more of a spectacle than like Milky's. But then Milky's was like thrown together at the last minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And you look at all the Oryx ones, and obviously that's not gonna have any spectacle.
That's like, budget, like bargain bin graduation concert.
Yeah. So considering like how much money they spent on this, like this is like the second one that they've spent the most on.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the stage design itself, like the big like column things made of curtains and with lights on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they spent money on it. Like I wish they would have spent more, but then you have to be realistic, I guess.
I think most of their budget went towards 9th anniversary.
Yeah, that was like pretty much a spectacle too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I wish they spent more money on this, but it is what it is.
Not even any keen tape.
Yeah, that's what person I was with was complaining about. Like, huh. It's like, oh, maybe there's gonna be a double encore because they don't have the gold tape yet.
That's what all the girls want.
Yeah, the streamers.
Yes, because they want a souvenir.
Yeah. 9th anniversary had streamers and balloons. I think it had 2 sets of streamers in it.
Was it? They had balloons. So I can't remember how many streamers they had.
They had at least, cause I mean, they like the staff kept on like this, kind of going back to it, but they were kind of like micromanaging, trying to like, get the balloons back into the arena.
Yeah,
but the fans kept on like pushing them out
because it's fucking.
And then
like balloons are a good idea. Balloons are a good idea in your head, but like actually doing it, it's like the fuck is this?
I think that's just like those were just like generic ass balloons. They didn't say NMB.
Yeah, they didn't even sign it or anything.
Yeah. But then, like, after I think like, they like got the balloons like under control, then the streamers came out. I'm like, oh shit, this is like more work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this had neither of that. Should we then move on to the actual concert proper?
Yeah, Jeff, do you have anything to say about the start?
The start was
how was Chinatown?
Oh, it was good. Daryl and I had good food. We enjoyed it.
What, you bought what?
Didn't you also have like Kobe steak like before?
I
like,
did,
2
yes.
hours before?
But it was expensive.
And IKEA.
It was expensive, so I didn't get that much. Only 180 grams.
So really expensive Kobe beef, and then like IKEA hot dogs.
No, I had meatballs. I'm not gonna sink to Matt's level and get a hot dog.
Oh, okay. Oh, meatballs is good.
I don't like eating horses.
That was only
with the lingonberry.
Yes,
lingonberry jam. That's pretty good.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the actual.
Actually, NMB related. We tried going to that this shop in Kobe, Chinatown that was featured on Manabu-kun. They supposedly had a tapioca rice cake thing, but they didn't have it anymore. Oh. So that was disappointing. Anyway.
I have no idea the places you go to, Jeff. Okay.
Anyway, the concert. So I thought the Yuuri being launched through the stage thing was really cool because that was what happened at Sayaka Sonic too.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna get to, like the beginning of the concert.
Yeah.
Like, it started out with the whole lightning storm shit. I'm like, oh, what is this?
Oh yeah,
Keyakizaka bullshit. Because that's like how every concert starts at Keyakizaka. It's like fucking emo, dark brooding stuff. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, it's edgelord start.
Because that's Yuri's character, I guess.
Just edgelord. Yeah. I like how much you shit on edgelords too. We'll start cutting ourselves with triangles. Yuri got launched, so
I think that elevator thing was not very set up very well.
Is that how?
It sucked.
Yeah, how does that work?
Huh?
It's like an elevator, like a trampoline kind of.
Oh, it's a pneumatic.
It's like a springboard.
Lift. Yeah.
It's just a really fast elevator.
Yeah, it's just a really fast elevator. That's
Sayaka, I remember for Sayaka's it was fine and she was able to stand, stay standing, but Yuri was launched almost a meter into the air and was waving her arms oh crap.
Her back was leaned back too. Is she gonna fall on her back or fall on her ass or something?
Yeah, she mentioned this in her in the showroom. She said it was worse during rehearsals. And she just got launched up in the air.
They tried slowing it down.
I wonder if they film it and see the outtakes of her getting launched off the stage or something. You know, they have a bunch of pillows and cushions surrounding the the stage.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. They used the same thing at the end, and that one sucked too.
Oh, going down.
Yeah.
That thing was really dumb though. We'll comment on that when we get to that point.
Yeah.
I thought this was funny, but anyway, yeah. So started, and then they did the under 19 girls.
The first song was Junjou under 19.
Yeah,
which I think was a cool. I guess I realized the whole point of that song because it was all the members who were under 19.
Yes.
Yeah, she chose under 19 members
because she's 19.
And she's 19. Yeah,
graduating before she turns 20.
Yeah, so she's always said that she wanted to graduate before she turned 20, and no one believed her, and she actually fuck you guys.
You mean from a long time ago, or from
I mean, no, after graduation, announced. That's what she said. But she's always hinted at stuff like that. Idols should only be teenagers stuff.
So she's like throwing shade at all of her senpais.
Yeah, basically. That's why everyone got the hint and started quitting.
Yeah. That makes sense. Except for Amimaru, she got it like way too early. Actually, no,
well,
she's 19
she's turning 22.
What? Amimaru?
Yeah, in January or something.
22?
No, she's turning 20.
Oh, okay.
She's turning 20 also. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, that's...
Yeah, that was like a really almost unexpected start for me, but then I realized the under 19 theme, and then Yuri said it was also the song she first performed when third gen was revealed.
Yeah. So these things are like not on the internet anywhere because DMM didn't exist during this time. That was how long ago it was. That's like in her book. I just read her book. She says that she was actually happy that it doesn't exist because she doesn't know how she looked because like it was her first time like dancing in front of like people and she didn't know and she was just like really really desperate to just not make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Junjou 19. It's really interesting when you see like what the main song is for some gens, like what they had as their practice song.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I think 5th gen was Teppen Totande. And what's D3? Shit, forgot. If you watch the documentary, you'll know what it is. I can't remember right now. Like D3 and 6th gen had their own like special songs too. Yeah, Junjou under 19 first song.
And then next it did Amagame Hime.
Yeah, so all the over 19 members did this. And
except Yuri.
Yuri says she picked this song because she really liked this era of NMB. Back in
I think everyone loves this era of NMB.
Yeah, that was like my peak of when I really got into NMB. Peak,
yeah.
Is it for you too, Matt? Like Emichi was still here.
Emichi was still there. I mean, actually, I think like
Rainyan was still there.
I think even a year before might have been better too.
No, for me this was the best. I think
it was definitely like there, like the end of the peak, like the peak, and then after Milky left, that was like when it was going towards.
Yeah, that's true. This was when Amagame Hime was the Live House tour. It was when they were trying to push the next gen 6.
Yeah.
So it was Yuri, Fumiru, Nagishu.
Yeah.
And this was like literally like I guess the peak of NMB, and they were still getting into Kohaku and all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then half of them graduated the next year.
Yeah. 2016 was I guess the peak of NMB, and I guess Yuri recognizes that she likes the song and she likes the MV, which has the scene with her and Sayaka.
I think that's also when I think me and Jeff met y'all.
No, that was 7th anniversary.
No, I hadn't met you guys yet. I only met Andy early 2016, but I started listening to the podcast in 2016 actually, and now I'm on it.
Yeah.
Back
when did I meet you, Matt? I don't even remember when I met you.
I think it was 2016.
Was it during a handshake event? Probably, right?
Yeah. Like, I think it's like when
through Andy.
Yeah, probably through Andy. But I think it was like I remember getting like Yuri Uchiwa from like one of your friends.
Oh, was that the day I met you? Probably not, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Was it? Oh, okay. Okay, now that was the time then we were still like giving out Uchiwas.
Yeah, and I think I got the special blue one.
When you still had to promote her, and she wasn't that popular yet.
Yeah. That was 2016.
I was like, I don't know who this girl is, Yuri.
Fuck you.
That's probably my first exposure to Yuri, but I still didn't even know who she was. Actually, that's actually how like off the radar.
Oh, we did talk about the Uchiwa today. Like the Uchiwa for this concert. So did you guys get your Uchiwas?
Yes. I got mine from Takumi.
Did you?
Same.
Because
yeah.
They did a little trade. Like he gave his Hakata's bullshit to him.
The Torimon from Fukuoka.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was telling me that he got Torimon from you. You got it from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were I mean, you should post a picture of this, I guess, Matt. Like the special grad concert.
Send me the PDF.
Uchiwa. I'm gonna send you the PDF. Just take a picture of the one you have.
It's so I can 3D print it.
High resolution.
Yeah.
I saw that it's being sold on Mercari for 1,500.
Oh wow, really?
Fuck dollars.
1,500 yen. Oh man.
Fuck you! Don't do it.
Damn. Oh man. Actually, I'm tempted to sell my like one-time use Tofumaru light too. Because there's someone who's actually like, looking for like, oh man, I don't see Tofumaru online anywhere.
Yeah, I have like 10 of them in my bag or something. There's like a couple of boxes.
10 Tofumaru lights?
No, the Uchiwa.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like still like boxes left. So spoiler: if you go to the Yuri event in Osaka Joe Hall on Saturday, the live viewing, we're gonna be distributing the Uchiwas there too.
The leftovers.
If this goes up before then, and you're in Osaka.
Yes, that's a lot of ifs. So if that happens, and you really want the Uchiwa, just go there.
And if the planets are aligned, and it's like it's sunny but not too sunny. If your favorite color is blue.
But yeah, so so there was the Uchiwa, and then it has it says
on the back.
Yeah, and it has instructions on the back about like the gimmicks that we'd like the fans to do. So that it will become more relevant in the next few songs we discuss.
Yeah. Which actually I was telling my friend who's like not really, I mean, he knows about idol stuff, he knows what I do. I was telling him about like, on this Zucho there's like directions. Like, what? It's like, like on this song it has to be blue and on this song it has to be white. And he was like, it's just like really crazy.
No.
Like kind of dumb.
No.
Like that whole concept, I know it's like how strict it is.
It's not strict though. Like
that's how Japanese concerts are. Yeah, the Japanese concerts are all about like the whole crowd being in
unity.
Yeah, unity.
No, like holding your phone and blocking the person behind you for the entire concert.
Yes, exactly.
That's why they ban it, right?
Yeah, that
not because they want to sell DVDs later.
I mean, that alone is a good reason to ban it.
So to move on to the most edgelord song.
We even turned the penlights blood red for this.
Yeah, which Kayakizaka does that too. For like their edgelord songs, they'll turn red. I'm like, man, this concert. Anyway, so the Yokobomono, that was pretty cool. The whole all red. It's like we're like doing like some kind of like satanic ritual.
Yeah.
Actually, I think what's funny about this song is like in the chorus, the crowd does the woohoo cheer, which is like, and the ooh, which just like totally does not fit the tone of this song.
Needs to be more death metal growls. The ooh,
Yeah.
Get some like disturb.
Yeah, but I mean they've been doing. I think people also did the red penlights during like the tour earlier this year.
No.
Some people did it.
Like Queentet had their own like penlight thing, but like for NMB itself, no.
Then let's move on. Next song.
Doryoku no Shizuku. This was a real throwback. It's like
this is a number 7 song.
B-side, right?
It's by number 7. It was the predecessor of the Tepotai.
Yeah,
but this was more of the the recent one, Pink Ilo no Sekai.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Miru and Yuri, like with the white.
Oh, okay.
When Yuri was wearing the
one that had no pink in it.
Yes. Everyone was white. No, so that was number 8. This is number 7. So this was like the same concept. I think Doriyuno Shizuku is like a Nagichi, I think. Something like that.
Oh, wow.
Like that early. Like either Junjou Under 19 or Nagichi. Like a B-side. And then this was, I guess, the first one that like I rejoined. She was part of number 7. The reason that Yuri chose this was what was the reason?
Oh, you said you remember.
Yeah, I know. I said I'd remember. But not that one. This one. This was boring. Probably a boring reason. Yeah, I can't remember why she chose this. But it's like I guess she likes the song.
She probably likes the lyrics about like hard work or something. Into the units.
Unit corner, which I guess I usually don't like unit corner, but I guess 9th anniversary unit corner was good. But this was a lot of like units. Kind of, I how like all these songs like there's reasons behind them. Like
so the reason
Yuri decided is a whole set list, right?
Yeah. So she said she even told me this when, on the last handshake that
it's another exclusive.
Yes. That exclusive. I mean, it's pointless. It's a pointless exclusive because the concert is over.
Pull back the exclusive music.
She said that like the concert set list is gonna be like looking back at her like idol life.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. I think most graduation concerts are like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Depends.
Maybe not Sayaka-sonic.
Yeah, Sayaka-sonic is different, but that was because like Sayaka actually like cared about like building a concert rather than just like doing songs that they like. Yeah, so first unit was Onyun Owabaki, which if you were even like slightly an NMB fan, you probably know.
Yeah. It's the one where they spell out new.
Onu. Do you know that the concept is that the skirt and the top is flipped?
Oh really?
If you look at it, you'll see.
Oh, never noticed. So I always thought it looked funny.
Yeah, so the skirt is the top, and the top is the skirt.
I also never noticed that in Junjou Under 19 that they're talking about their panties.
Oh, yeah.
That's
like I always hear, like
I
guess I never like paid attention to lyrics. I think that's the first time I actually paid attention to lyrics. And
they're not talking about their panties. They're saying that,
but they actually flashed their pants, like, and the camera like zoomed in on it, like on the screens.
So the lyrics says that you have to keep your purity until you're 19.
Keep it in your pants.
Yeah, so so it means you have to have your iron pants. You know, Robin Hood Men in Tights.
It's like a chastity belt.
Yeah. So it says this was Yuri's old unit song.
Yeah, so when she moved to Team N, this was her unit.
Yeah.
It was like literally the original members. It's Uka and Naru. So she chose them to do.
Didn't
this was Miru's original unit.
By the previous end, it was in the previous Team N, because that's when that stage started.
That stage started with the really, really original Team N, but that existed for like two months before they Sokaku'd. So Yuri has done this unit probably the most out of anyone. She did this for like 3 years. So yeah, she was always the blue on the left. So they did it with Uka center and then Naru and then Yuri. So throwback. But then I remember like I was watching this and I was like, oh wow, they've all grown. Yes. They look so different because Yuri was doing this when she still had long hair.
And Naru had short hair.
Yeah. And Uka was less of a beaver.
You mean more of a beaver?
More of a beaver, actually.
More chubby cheeks.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a good throwback. I enjoyed this. Because yeah, it brought me back to those times. Yeah, moving on. Garasu no I Love You is the only song in this set list where Yuri doesn't perform.
She had a costume change.
Very long costume change.
Yeah. And this was her original unit in Aitakatta Koen.
Huh.
And she already did Garasu no I Love You like last year when they did the Juban Shobu and they did Aitakatta with 3rd gen. So she already did Garasu no I Love You. So she said like she didn't want to do it again. And then she wanted to create like this was apparently the Imoto unit. The little sister unit.
Where's Suzu?
No, she's not saying that. It's the literal.
Not literally.
Suzu
doesn't seem like a little sister to anyone.
Yeah. Even though Rei is in there too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Rei-chan actually fits the description.
Yeah,
but it's like weird if you think about Rei as your little sister.
Yeah. Well, then are we gonna put Mirai in here too?
No. She doesn't feel like a little sister either.
Or Kato.
Yeah,
Kato could have been in this.
Yeah, Kato could have been here with that concept.
Should replace.
So she put Mion there because she really likes Mion. I think you can see like Yuri's biases showing in how she chose the units. Because she really likes Mion, so she gave Mion a unit. Yeah. Then Kuroi Tenshi.
So, the long costume change.
This is the Inkya unit.
Well, Yuri said Nanoho's not really Inkya.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inkya means like dark personality.
Yeah. That's Reiko.
Yeah. But Nanoho and Reiko are like best friends, so.
Yeah, she wanted to do something with Rei Nana, I guess. I really like this unit. This is like actually I think other than Haruka Kurumade, which is like has sold a special place for me. This is probably my favorite of like all her units, like in the theater.
Which stage is this from again?
This is Reinaiki Shijore. This was when she was in B2.
Okay, yeah. Wait, you mean Kushiro B2?
Kushiro B2, yeah, the second time.
Yeah, it was originally her unit.
Yeah,
because actually my impression is of Rainyan doing it because obviously I was
like the original AKB.
Yeah.
No, this was what was Rainyan's unit in?
Well, Rainyan did the Christmas song.
Okay. Manatsu no Christmas Rose.
Yeah. But Rainyan did it at her graduation concert with Akarin, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Okay. I have a DVD for that. I should watch that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot because I like the song, I like the unit, and I like the costumes. It's really nice. And then, what's the next one?
Blue Rose. Actually, this one was interesting. So Blue Rose.
Badass intro.
Yuri had to change costumes again. So they had the other three members come on stage and basically just like kind of rock out and fill in time.
Yeah. So she said she chose this because this was actually the first like unit she received in a concert. Like it makes no sense, right? She was saying, like she's always been like she's super young, so she's always like cute units, cute character, etc. And then because like I guess she was like an etc. member back then, right? With in 3rd anniversary, it's like, we have to give everyone a unit. Okay, Ota gets this one. Yeah, so she did this.
Draw her name out of a hat.
Yeah, she did this unit in 3rd anniversary, and I guess she really liked it.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, this is one of the units that Sayaka did in Sayaka Sonic 2.
#Sayuri.
Yeah, #Sayuri. Hashtag dream is over.
Cool. But yeah, it was really cool. I like how they. on the screen they showed like all 4 members lined up in a row.
Yeah.
Singing.
I think they did that at Sayaka Sonic 2.
Yes, they did that too.
Yeah.
With
Actually,
the split 4 split.
Yeah. With in the intro when it was just Yuki Tsun, Koji, and Yubin, I thought it was gonna be another like unit without Yuri to give her time to change, and I thought it was gonna be danceable.
Oh. No, I didn't.
So I was like getting my Chihi Uchiwa out, but then when Yuri came out, I put it back.
No, I noticed that they only had that there was a hole in the middle, so I knew she was coming out. Like the next song, I also noticed that too. That there was a hole in the middle. Which is Maria. And this song has a lot of like meaning to her, because she did this like a couple of years ago in Kobe World 2, and then it was really bad because I guess there was some mistake with some problem with her earpiece, so the music was going faster than normal. So yeah, it was like she's always said that it was like one of the biggest failures of her career, and she's always wanted to like revenge. I guess how the Japanese say it, right? Revenge.
Avenge.
I guess she wanted to say like the meaning is avenge, right? She wanted to avenge it.
She wanted to bring in like Captain America and Iron Man.
yes, to protect it. Now, and then she also mentioned something really interesting. Because this is the NMB top 3, by the way, in this order.
Left to right.
No, fuck you,
Ota.
So, no, and then she said that like I think like a long time ago, there was a unit with Saya Milky and Nana, 3 of them. And it was Dakishi Meraritara. And like she wanted something like that. Shows this. I think this was really nice. Like the singing was really good. And like she's really improved a lot.
Yeah.
That's all you can say.
And the other 2 members were just doing Hakataza, so they had to practice this on their own, probably.
Yeah. Akarin was saying that she was practicing for this concert like every night for like a week. After Hakataza.
After the play.
And she'd be like dead tired and everything.
She still did a really good job in the play.
Yeah. She mentioned in her Mobame that she was like super duper upset when she heard about that she had to do Hakataza. But now she's like really happy she did it.
Yeah. They all
they all say the same.
We can talk about that more, but everyone ended up liking it a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Me too. I really enjoyed it because I didn't have to go.
And I went in your place.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Matt.
So then we got some good stuff. This is like when I like came back. Like I was kind of like not feeling the show. Like at this point, like the last like few songs, I'm like, you know, this is where it brought me back.
This is also when Daryl came back.
That's when he woke up.
Daryl was probably there's not enough leg showing.
Or Suchan's boobs.
Yes.
Yeah, Suchan wasn't even really in the show all that much.
She has nothing to do with Yuri. I mean, if you go to like a graduation concert, you have to understand, right? Like when I went to the Riripon graduation, I was like pretty sure that like Yuri wasn't gonna have like a big role in it, and you know she did.
Anyway, someone who did have a big role in this concert, and that was Airi.
Yeah. So I already wrote a letter, and then they played a video on the screen, and she was reading it out loud. And then later in the MC, members joke that her handwriting looks like a 10-year-old boy or something. Yeah, so they Airi and Yuri performed Tomodachi. And then
it was a good moment.
Like it was a real like as soon as the intro started playing, like everyone was like, "Oh,
yeah, exactly." It's the feels. That song that gives the feels. I mean, that same feeling like at Rampion's concert.
Yeah, and then Yuri. Yeah, I already made Yuri cry.
Yeah, they had the letter and everything.
And Yuri said she was even crying in the rehearsals, right?
And Ryan was crying too.
I guess so.
It's crying right now. Anyway, yeah, but I think that was a really good. That was like probably like maybe the highlight of the whole concert for me. Was that song and that nice duet, that coupling. So then
another big surprise duet.
Yep. In the form of
Shotokata no Natsu. So this was originally Riripon's solo song, right? So if we thought, if Riripon's gonna come out, it would be now, right?
Yeah.
But instead, Okada Nana comes out.
Of AKB48 and STU fame.
So I was like I was like closer to the main stage than the sub stage, right? So I could only see the back of their head. So when Okada Nana came out, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Riripon!"
They got you.
Because someone came out, right, and then people started cheering. It's like, "Oh shit,
freaking
it's
out.
Riripon!" And then I look at the screen and it's, it's Okada Nana. So like I should have been happy that Okada Nana came out, but I was like, oh. But
compared to what it could have been. Yeah. This was probably one of my favorite surprises of the concert. Like Okada Nana, like
I was like, they can do
members.
That. Yeah, because NMB usually never have that. Huh? No one predicted that.
Didn't we predict it? Like I think like 1 or 2 episodes ago, like when we were talking about like Yuri's grad concert. I thought we might have predicted like, maybe Okada Nana will show up.
Oh, maybe you did. I didn't. I would have said it was impossible if you did predict that. By the way.
Mm-hmm. Go back to the tape. Check whoever listeners. Check that back. I think it's like episode like 51. But yeah, Okada Nana showed up. That was cool. I mean, Andy was happy too. That's
throwback for him.
His old Oshi.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see her up really close.
Yeah. And Jeff was saying that he remembered when I said like she looked like a doll. She does. Like she's really weird. It's really weird. I guess with the hair and the eyes, she looks very foreign. Yeah, that was a good surprise. I really enjoyed this surprise. And I was happy that Okada Nana came. And Yuri was happy too. She said she said something very interesting too. Like Taisetsu na hito no daiji na hito no daiji na kyoku to daiji na hito to utaimashita. So
important person,
an important song by an important person with an important person. Mm-hmm. So she's saying that it's Riripon's important song, and she was happy to be able to do it with Nana.
There's another MC.
Yeah.
Kind of just talked about like the units they performed in. It was Uka, Miru, Akari, and Airi.
Yeah.
And then moving on to more units.
Yeah. There's like so many units.
Yeah. So next was Doudou mo ii hito kamen.
Yeah, this was Yuri's first center unit. I was surprised she actually chose this because she has said many, many times that she really doesn't like this song.
Oh, really? I love this song.
Yeah, because she has it brings up bad memories for her. Like she's a very like she always feels guilty that she's pushed for some reason.
Uh-huh.
So when this unit got, so basically the story is that it was the song Hosenkyo Day, I think 2015, when she didn't get in, and that was the exact day that she got the message from management that says like, this is you're gonna be center for this song. And like she connects that memory, and she says like there's other members, like I guess like Uka or someone, right, like who ranked in but wasn't the center for this song, and she's always felt like super guilty about it.
It was this song, it's not Tepotai, right?
No, it's a special unit.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that like NMB starts and then they never follow up on.
Yeah, they just want to randomly push someone.
Yeah. So this song was literally, I guess, just to push Yuri, and everyone else was like side dressing.
When like Chihi and Mocha were kind of pushed.
Yeah, this was like top 3 here for is like Rinachi and Aikatu. I really like the unit, like all the members.
Yeah.
I think like Koko-chan's even in this.
Maybe.
Yeah, Chihi, Koko-chan, Mocha, like Mire.
Oh man,
Mire. Yeah. So brings you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy in the concert because it was Chihi's unit.
Yeah. Oh, was she here? Was she in the
Yeah, she was in this.
Okay. So the next one is Darashinai Aishikata. This is actually the last Senkyo, from the last Senkyo. This is the Okinawa Senkyo. The marriage proposal one. So it is her oh wait, no,
Undergirls. No, it's 2.
Oh yeah, it was
it's
Okinawa.
2 Senkyos.
It's not the last one. It's the 2 Senkyos before. Yeah, this was the one where she got in with Ririka. I guess that's a good memory for her.
Wait, is this... So this is the below Undergirls.
This is the below Undergirls. No, this is Undergirls. This is she was 28, I think, and then Riripon was like 20. Oh wait, she's 27, I think.
Yeah, Undergirls. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember the song. Yeah, it's pretty cool because yeah, the music video is really cool. I remember. I liked it a lot back then.
This but the bad thing is that it is centered by Minagishi Minami. But yeah, she really likes the song. And these are the things that like, and so AKB, because they don't do concerts anymore, right? So they have all these songs that they never do anything with.
Wait, no, isn't it Mukaichi Mion Center?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. The next one is the one that's Minagishi Minami centered. Fuck, I keep messing this up. Yeah, you're right. It's Mukaichi Mion centered. Actually, like when they performed this in Request R, Yuri's position actually went up because like Riripon was gone, so they gave Riripon's position to Yuri.
Did she say it was her favorite AKB song? Something like that?
I don't think she said specifically was her favorite AKB song. I think it's more like it's an AKB song and it's one of her favorites. But yeah, she really likes the song.
Good choice.
Yeah. But it's like another one of those like dark songs. Yeah, the next one is now we go back to NMB, which is Rifujin Ball. And it's it's the first time she ever got on a CD for anything. This is like an Akagumi song, like from a long time ago.
And then she did it with the Kenkyusei, right?
Yes, it so in 9th anniversary there was the Fujin Ball was performed by the Kenkyusei, right? She was saying that Reiko and Rinachi was like performed it really well, and then she wanted to do it with them.
Also, it makes it easier for them to rehearse again.
Yes, because they've already done it, so they just add Yuri.
Next is another AKB throwback, Enkyori poster. I didn't really get the connection for this. What did she say anything?
No. I think she just said like she liked the song. They even performed it in Queentet and stuff like that. That was it. And then the next one is
who performed the Encore poster in the concert? I couldn't tell like what kind of grouping it was. Was it everyone?
No, it wasn't. I know. I think it was like etc. members.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So the next one is another under 19 grouping. Ohio Kara Hachimaru Sekai was. This was really good actually. I really like the song. It's centered by like the Hokkaido Team 8 girl, I think. Is that correct, Matt?
Nagisa.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Matt's
Sakaguchi
the
Nagisa.
Team 8 guy.
Yeah. Not anymore. yeah, I think Jeff is right. Sakaguchi Nagisa.
Yeah, it was centered by her, and it was under 19 Senbatsu, and it's a nice song actually. I really like the video, and she built the Senbatsu, right, and then she gave center to Kokona, and she was saying that like there was a formation with Kokona, Ayan, Reichan, I think, and her, and she was like, oh, like this is the future of NMB. Which was nice. But then we go to the real
the most important unit.
The most important unit. They even did the Queentet overture.
Yeah,
that was fun.
I enjoyed that.
One last time.
Yeah, I was joking with my friends, like, oh shit, like I was kind of afraid that they would like add Azusa at the end there.
I was secretly hoping they would. And then they did which one. I would have been way happier than what the song they did.
But they did the song that doesn't have Azusa.
Yeah. I was hoping that they would do two songs. I actually thought Queentet was going to do two songs. I was surprised it was only one song.
Same.
Yeah, and they didn't even do the one that mattered.
Queentet even did two songs at 9th anniversary.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they were going to do two songs.
And everyone loves which one, so.
Yeah.
This is like really disappointing for me. I don't even like this song. It's like my least favorite of her three songs.
There was a lot of things in this. There was a lot of songs they didn't perform in this concert that you would be surprised at. Like one is which one, and there's a couple of ones that we will discuss later. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's really funny is in her book, she actually she does the George Lucas and like rewrites history. because this book is like it's like basically a autobiography. She's talking about like her life, and she has an entire chapter about Queentet, and there's like 5 chapters, right? So one entire chapter about Queentet, and
one for each member, right?
No, she writes like 2 pages per member. And no, it was really funny. Is like she said, she even says like Queentet has always been like 4 members, and it will always be 4 members.
Yeah.
It's like...
I think maybe this is like the foreword by Akarin.
No, it's like I mean I understand why they avoid talking about Azusa, right? It's just really funny. Like,
and then in her showroom she was like, "Oh, these 4 members of Queentet are like perfect balance."
Yeah,
like, I can't imagine like one more or one less.
Yeah, she mentioned that in her in the showroom, right? She says like people keep asking her about like what will happen to Queentet. She's like she doesn't know, and she hopes it continues, and then. Like then they ask her like do you want to add members to Queentet? And she's like no, because like if you add members or you replace members, then it doesn't become then it's not Queentet anymore.
Yeah,
it's just like
it only becomes Quintet. Quintet. Well, it was the shirt, like their shirts, the Quintet shirts, because Nagisa was ET.
Quintetto. It become Quintet.
Yeah, be Quintet.
Yeah. Apparently, they didn't get to rehearse this with all 4 members until the day of the concert, because Saipi was gone for the first half of Hakataza. Then Akarin was gone for the second half. Yeah. They ruined everything.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice song. Like she said that, it was really hard for them to rehearse. I guess like maybe that's the reason why there's only one Queentet song, because they couldn't rehearse because of the stupid Hakataza thing.
They should be able to do which one in their sleep by now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then...
So then...
okay,
another...
yeah.
The MC with... the highlight of this MC was Ayan imitating how Yuri runs.
Yeah.
I think Ayan... What's really... I thought like, she said something that you guys would get a kick out of, because she said like she researched like stuff about Yuri to talk about. And one thing she found was she walked weird.
She like went on stage 48 with you.
I thought that was hilarious.
She actually said like she'd searched on YouTube Ota Yuuri Hashirikata, like how Yuri runs.
Yeah. And she saw the weird run for Nijiri Tsukurikatta, and she tried to do it. It was funny, I guess, but like Ayan always gives off.
It ran too long.
Yeah, it did run too long, and then
she's like, "I'm gonna do it again."
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't. It was kind of funny the first time.
I think another member asked her to do it again.
Oh,
but I wanted to see a different type of run. Like she was gonna imitate multiple runs of Yuri.
But they asked her to do the easiest great one. But yeah, Matt makes a good point, because it was kind of funny the first time, but definitely not the second time.
Yeah, she should have done the Naruto run.
But like the secret best NMB coupling song.
Hakanai Monogatari.
She's talked about this like a lot. She really likes this song. Like with her in her last NMB handshake, like the last slot, they started like playing like old songs that have to do with her. So they did like Nijiri Tsukurikatta, like Tode Muhito Kamen, and then they were playing Hakanai Monogatari too, and like she was so happy. It's like I really like the song.
This was like the Team N song when it was the Riripon push, right?
Yeah, this was the first one. This was the first Riripon song, and it's special for her.
This is also like the one other big, surprise, but also like we already knew with our insider information.
I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that Riripon would show up on the stage, but I think Yuri said it in her showroom too. Like Riripon didn't want to.
Would be a distraction.
I guess I think she just really, really dislikes Yoshimoto. I have no idea. So some fans were telling me that they think Riripon's pregnant.
Oh.
That's why she can't go on the stage.
That goes with the trend of idols getting married.
Yeah.
But even that was like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. So
so it's possible that she is married. She is pregnant. We don't know.
But yeah.
But I was really happy to see Riripon, and Yuri was saying like, even if Riripon can't get on stage, could we like show the music video just so like she could perform with Riripon? Like Yuri really likes Riripon, and like I'm happy that like they got to see each other, I guess.
Yeah.
The thing that's funny about Riripon is like when they like were showing her on camera, it was like the shot was like a bit too long.
Yeah, it was a bit too long, right? Yeah.
It's getting awkward. And then they did it again later.
And then she was holding a Team M penlight for some reason.
It's like, oh my god, what the hell? It's like
Yuri has never been on Team M.
Yeah, someone should have given her a Tofumaru penlight.
Neither was Riripon.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like Shake ramming with like some like secondhand shop and like, here's some Team NMB stuff. Oh, okay, I'll buy this.
I mean, it's possible. But yeah, so I was happy. I was happy to see Riripon. Like she looked nice. Yeah. Actually, she looked really cute. Actually, for
A married woman.
For a married woman, yeah.
A pregnant married woman.
Yeah.
Allegedly pregnant married woman.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a few months.
Yeah. So the next one is Gomen Aisanainda. This is the this is the song we were dissing last time.
The one that I
Yeah,
listened to.
This is the first time I listened to it.
What did you think?
It's a good song actually. Yuri actually likes the dance. She was saying that Akira Sensei choreographed this and everything. I think Yuri likes so I think she likes the lyrics because it's about like someone who's has someone else and can't love you anymore, etc. She likes that kind of like sad style song. Yeah. Like she even says like her favorite NMB song is Prom no Koibito, and it's about like some jerk who
keeps thinking about another girl while he's dancing
with someone else, right? Yeah.
The cheating boyfriend meme.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
That should be the picture of this podcast. It's the cheating boyfriend meme, but photoshopped with Yuri and I don't know.
Saika and Riripon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who would be the dude? Who would be the?
All right, up to you, Matt.
Oh man, I don't think we're gonna get this podcast up in time.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So the next is the third gen block.
Yeah, this is when I got happy
because Anshu got a major role.
Actually, so when this happened, and I guess it was revealed Anshu was on stage, there was this girl a few seats down from me, and she was screaming when Anshu was showed. So there was some Anshu. She was holding a double handmade it's
Anshu sign?
Aka and the double Uchiwa.
Double Uchiwa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was screaming hell, holy shit.
So that's disrespectful.
Andy was saying that it's disrespectful to cheer on other members during a grad con, and that's not true. I don't believe that. I mean, even Yuri knows that not everyone there is just for her. It's fine as long as you're respectful for the parts that you should be respectful for.
Follow the penlight rules.
Yeah, if you follow the penlight rules, it's fine.
I kept on switching mine back to yellow for Anshu. Between the non-blue section.
You should have just gone to the yellow section, you dick.
That was too far up stand. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, so they did Senaka Karadaki Shimete, which is an Aitakata song, and then Kimi ga Oshiete Kurete, which is Tadaima Renaichu song. And it was really good. I really liked how they did it with the Yuri running towards third gen.
Yeah.
And then she started crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was I think the worst that Yuri cried in the entire concert. I guess she's remembering the good times. And
for good times. And
so if you oh my god, Jeff. If you watch the acting tough video, there was a scene there where she's on the bus and she's listening to a song, and this is the song Kimi ga Oshiete Kureta, which is a third gen song. She actually said that she had to choose between. She was choosing between two songs for that scene. It was either this or Kimi ga Oshiete Kureta or Hakanai Monogatari.
Oh, for the video.
Yeah, for the video. But she chose this. So I wasn't surprised that she chose this song for her last third gen song. So this goes back to the Queentet thing where I think I thought they were gonna do another song. So after they did Kimi ga Oshiete Kureta, right, and they were walking down the Hanamichi, I thought that the other third gens would be on the main stage to greet them, like how Sayaka did it in her concert.
Yeah.
right? So I
Mm-hmm.
thought the other third gens would be on the stage to greet them, and then they would sing Amon Croissant,
Yeah, that's the biggest missing song.
which was conspicuously absent. But I guess if you're a Yuri fan, you kind of know she doesn't like Amon Croissant.
Really?
Yeah, it's not her song. She always says it's not her song.
Yeah.
It's It's Shu and Uka's song. She's like last position in Almond Croissant. Why would she like it?
Hey, Reina Pion was last position in Bokutate Naichaya.
But this is the only senbatsu. She has no choice.
Yeah. and like the level is different between Yuri and Reina Pion. But yeah, so next one is it's the MC. This was a funny MC, I guess, but you should watch it to get the entire effect. But like Naru was saying,
story of Naru.
Yeah, Yuri denies it, by the way. She said it in her show. She said that's not true.
Yeah, but that moment reminded me of why I like Naru. Her like stupid storytelling in MCs.
It's like it's only funny from in like an idol context, bro. It's not. It wouldn't be funny if you did it in like an actual like variety show or anything. Yeah. So yeah, but then it's funny, right? So it's the perfect time to do it in an idol concert. So next song is "Don't Look Back." This is the Yamada Nana graduation song, and like the message is "Don't look back," right? So just go forward and etc. etc.
Yeah, it was Yuri's first single senbatsu. So, yeah.
Has some significance, yeah.
Yeah, it has significance for her. So, I guess we talked about this, right? Like, did you notice that she didn't step on Ayan? You know the part where in Don't Look Back, right? Like, someone jumps on someone. So, Nana, Sayaka, and I guess Yukirin like jump on like members that are crouched down. That's part of the choreography. And Yuri was the one in the middle that Nana jumps over. And I guess it was I noticed that she didn't jump. So this time around, Ayan was the one who was in the middle that Yuri was supposed to jump over, and she didn't step on Ayan. She just jumped over. I guess she doesn't like it. I mean, if you notice, like in Nagiichi, for example, when members get carried,
they get carried.
She always like apologizes to the people who carry. So it's like, oh, thank you very much, right? And she's always like that. So I guess like I can understand. Like, don't look back. She probably didn't want to step on someone because it would hurt, and she has first-hand experience of getting stepped on. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Next song is another Team N song. So you will notice like how much like Team N meant to her, like the original, the previous Team N.
Her first Team N.
Her first Team N. Like she basically just dissed like all the other teams she's been on. It's like she basically did all the main songs from the original Team N that she was on.
Yeah. Well, at least she did one from the current one.
Yeah, she did one from the current one, and then one from the other B2.
Great captain. Yeah. Respect for her, Captain Twin.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sorakara Aiga Futekiru. This is what I really like the video for this. Like, they're wearing yukatas, and this was like peak Riripon. Yeah. Like video wise, I think this is better than Hakanai Monogatari. But I guess like Hakanai Monogatari is like a better song.
I sometimes get them mixed up because they're both kind of like Japanese sounding Team N
I know
songs.
I know what you mean. I do get this mixed up too. I actually get this mixed up with another one too. Yume ni Iroganai Ryu.
Yeah.
But that was before Riripon. That was actually Sayaka centered.
Yeah, that Team N had a lot of these types of songs.
Yeah, it's very it's all very similar. But yeah, I really like this song, and I'm happy that they did it. This is actually, I guess, she actually said that when they did Sokaku, like remember, like I think it was 7th anniversary. Right? It was 2 days.
Six.
Was it 6th
anniversary? Yeah.
When they did Sokaku?
Yeah.
So it was 2 days, and then so they did Sokaku first day, and then the second day they had like the new teams perform like the new team songs. And she said she was looking at like a different team performing her song.
Mm.
And she said it hurt her.
And now she gets to perform it.
Yeah. She got to perform Sorokara Aiga Futekuru. It's the Riripon song. The second one. Yeah, so the next one is I guess
this is like the hype block.
Block, yeah.
Kind of like the hype block, even though it's like, not as hype as the usual hype block.
You know what? Like, if you look at the set list, like it has a lot of like start stops. So you would do like really sad song, and then happy song, and then sad song, happy song. I wish they would just like commit.
It was making me upset.
Get it all over.
Yeah.
She put too many sad songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to spread them out.
No, I mean, I didn't want her to spread it out. I wish she would just like do a sad song block, and then like a happy song block.
Making all depressed and.
She mentioned that when she did Tomodachi, right, and then Shortcut to Natsu, like she didn't know like how people would react to it because it was really sad, and then suddenly it's like hype.
Yeah. Then she even like made like, okay, next let's get more cheerful,
Yeah, and like I kind of understand like what she was trying to go for. It's like, oh, let's not be too sad. Let's like, okay, be happy. But like it was hard to like keep up like with the emotions that they want you to like experience. Wait, so should I be sad or should I be happy? Yeah, Masaka Singapore. That was nice. I don't think she has anything special like that
she was in it.
I mean, she's been in everything since like Don't Look
newspaper.
Back. She starts the music video. The weird CG newspaper with misspelled
English.
Random English.
The dummy font English.
Next is Shigami Sweet.
But that's also when she was in the cart. That's when she was getting pushed.
It's also when Chihi and Miru came to me and Andy and they saw us. So that was our favorite. Okay. That was our favorite moment.
Okay.
That's probably Daryl's favorite too. That's his favorite song.
He's from Singapore.
Thank you for the salted egg chips, Daryl.
Shit, I didn't get any. Assholes.
Oh.
You were doing your thing.
Yeah, you should have given it to me. I still have Andy's Cheetos in my bag.
Oh yeah.
I brought it all the way to Kobe and brought it back to Tokyo. From Boston.
It's got a lot of miles.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be stale by the time it gets to it.
I mean, it tastes like stale socks anyway. Whatever.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Next then
Shigamitsu. I don't remember anything about this. I mean, it's a song. It's a song. That's all I can say. That's all.
It's a good song.
It was the B-side for
Shoot Sign.
No. Sorry, it's a AKB. Back when AKB singles had like all the sister.
Yeah.
I think Matt's correct. It's Shoot Sign.
I like this song.
Or was the one before? Because Milky was still in this one.
Yes, it was a shot in
Abe no Hakus.
Around
it was
Kimiwa
Melody. Yes.
Kimiwa Melody. Kimiwa.
I think that's an anime.
I think that's also the same year, right? 2016.
Kimi no Wa is an anime, right?
Kimi no Nawa.
Oh, okay, your name. Shit, I was like, I think I've heard that. Okay, it's Kimi no Nawa. Damn it.
Like the Anata no Wa. No.
Yeah, I only know Anata no Wa.
The Anchu version. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that song's really hype though. I that's one of the better, Honten NMB songs.
I wonder why she chose.
That's
this
just the only
song.
good thing about that single.
I wonder why she chose this song.
the
she
title.
didn't say anything about it. I guess so. Yeah, I guess it's a title.
Yeah, she's in it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's been in everything, man.
Like she's in this next one. They did bingo that whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
weird,
why
like,
they picked bingo. She picked.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Oh, because it's a Tadaima Ren Aichu song.
Okay.
And
Well,
I guess she wanted to do the solo part at the end. That was really good, actually. I really, really enjoyed the solo part. No, so this part was like really good. And like this was really weird because she was like, "Oh, we're gonna do okay, you know that song, right? We're gonna do that song." And there's like 4 other songs you haven't done. So which one is it?
Yeah, I think it was like really awkward, like because you hear like a bunch of like murmured voices.
Yeah, because no one knew what she was saying. Is it gonna be Hatsukoi? Niji?
It's gonna be Waterkey. Where's the girl that's gonna scream Waterkey?
The solo concert.
She's still there, screaming Waterkey.
Yeah. Hoping Senpai notices her.
Hoping the W Encore happens.
Yeah.
Oh, too soon. We'll get to that. So yeah, this was really cool because I mean, this wasn't directly. Was this on your Uchiwa?
It was.
But they expected it to be the first song after Encore.
Encore.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's explain. Let's explain the
Uchiwa directions.
The Uchiwa directions. So on the
back of it.
On the
There's,
back. So
directions for the colors
for certain songs, right?
And
so change your penlight color to this color for this song, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do, so like a couple of months ago, like Hinatazaka beep. So you should beep this part. So did the concert where the fans did like multicolor, like they tried to create a rainbow on the concert, and we were like, okay, that sounds great. Because it's Nijiri no Tsukurikatta, right? So let's do something like that. So we wanted to do it with Nijiri no Tsukurikatta, but we weren't sure like where she would put Nijiri no Tsukurikatta in the concert set list. So, and we were kind of worried that like, what if she puts it like somewhere in the middle, so people wouldn't have time to change their penlights, or it would be hard to explain to people to change their penlights. So it was decided, okay, let's not do it specifically for Nijiri no Tsukurikatta. Let's do it like Encore first song. And even in her solo concert, she did Nijiri no Tsukurikatta Encore first song. So it's like, okay, it's possible it might hit Nijiri no Tsukurikatta. But then she did Nijiri no Tsukurikatta at the end of the concert before Encore. So it's like, shit. And then I was trying to do the show the Uchiwa to her, but that was kind of lame. But then no one did it. But then people
were supposed to do that.
Yeah, see, people don't remember that, but it was on the Uchiwa. It says there like change the Uchiwa to show the Uchiwa to Yuri when it's Nijiri no Tsukurikatta.
The Yuri set part, but I think that part was like, it seemed dumb.
Yeah, but then I look around and oh my god, like everything, like all the colors are changing. So people understood, I guess. So what are your guys' experiences with the color change? So what happened? So you guys can so people listening to this, you can look this up, right? Like how Nijiri no Tsukurikatta happened. Like it wasn't planned. Like that was the best part, is that it wasn't planned. It just like happened by itself. It was great.
Yeah. I started noticing people. So I was in the section that was supposed to go red, and I saw people start changing, and I wasn't quite sure which color, but I remembered like one of the songs was orange, so I just changed it to orange, and then Andy told me, "No, that's for Amon Croissant. We're doing the rainbow right now." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll change to red." But then by the time I looked around, like everyone had started changing. Like all the different blocks had changed their different colors.
But it did happen fast, right? It happened like after, I guess,
gradually.
Like, gradually, because like it wasn't planned, so like people just kept changing, and then I guess like you kind of feel weird if you don't change if other people are changing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of fine, right?
No, it was good.
I don't know why you guys were so worried that people wouldn't get it. Like, it makes the most sense to do it for Niji,
I
no
know.
matter where in the set list.
The song about making a rainbow is make a rainbow.
Yeah, I know. I like. It's like politics inside the.
And you argued back and forth about it, I'm sure.
Yeah, you argue back and forth about this. It's like, no, people won't understand.
I want to know more about this.
What?
Like did you guys argue which sections should be which colors?
Probably, because
stands upper left corner should be green. No, it should be blue. No, it should be red. Fuck
no. So definitely blue had to be in the arena.
Yeah.
And I guess red was chosen for the other one because like it stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, contrasts.
Yeah.
But like,
and like the others were random.
Like green and yellow, like they kind of blend well too close together, so that kind of been a little messy. But I mean, I'm gonna talk about this. Somehow this got messed up, but the orange and purple sections.
Why?
On the left side, like when we first on stage, like there's like a small segment of those where like it was like purple, orange, purple, or whatever, like orange, purple, orange. It was like really messed up, and it was like, oh man, like it wasn't perfect, and that part really stood out. Because even after the show, like we were commenting, oh man, like that purple section, like they fucked up.
Well, no, that was the VIP section too, so maybe those people didn't understand.
It was like next to the VIP, so maybe people didn't see others.
Yeah,
really well.
But it's like I think a lot of people like have like tunnel vision. You know, they only see what's in front of them, and then
probably
I don't know.
If
how,
one guy messes up, and everyone behind them messes up.
Yeah, but yeah. I noticed that the pink section actually changed last. So I was like, I was looking. Oh, I noticed like the first ones to change fast was I think yellow, because I remember looking back. It's like, oh, the yellows changed. The yellows already changed, but I was looking at the pink one, and they hadn't changed until like the intro part. It's like, oh shit, like this might fuck up because of those guys. But then they were able to.
But even like the seats behind the stage, they had the right colors too.
Yeah, I know. They had
So like that's why I'm criticizing the orange and purple sections. Like, man, they had no excuse.
Yeah, because
like, the people who can't see the show, they got it right. Like, fuck those people.
No, because like the people behind the stage could see the entire like crowd, right? So they know like, okay, it's time to change.
Yeah, but like your diagram didn't like count for like the behind the stage people. But
I know. So I think what happened was, okay, so inside baseball part. I don't know if you guys had this. So there were committee members going around the stadium and like announcing, okay, this section should be this color.
Yeah.
They even had like a piece of paper, like colored paper, and they were like raising it up, say, color red.
Our person just held up their own penlight in that color.
Okay. And I think you got one of the really like noisy girls.
Yeah.
She was like really loud. I heard her when I passed by.
Yeah.
What was funny, like it was because like a lot of the committee members have like really like long Oshi history with Yuri, right? So almost all of us like got like arena seats. It was hard to find committee members that were in the stands to do the explanation. Yeah. So I know that, for example, the pink section, we only had like one person there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know her, Carmen. Like she was the only one that's pink, and she was like asking me, like she was so worried because like she's never done this before. I was like, well, no one has ever done this before. This is everyone's first time. So how can I expect?
Does the ticket center Oshi history go into concerts, grad concerts?
Maybe. Like it's hard to say.
You're just guessing that's why you had so many in the arena?
Yeah. Well, that's why you got like shitty seats.
My original tickets were crap, so yeah.
Yeah. So
and my tickets are always crap, so I don't know. I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah, ticket center hates you, so
yeah. But
anyway,
really when the Rainbow finally got like I mean, there were still like a few like little bits and pieces where it's like a random blue light in the green section or something. Like, I think it's because the tofu lights are only blue.
Yeah.
I mean, I was complaining about that. I was joking about it, but it still made you upset, Ryan. Like, it's just one song. You can handle that, But I was like, yeah, but I just know, yeah. Also, like the blues are more consistent. Like some people were using the light blue, some were using the dark blue. It's kind of like you'd notice like when it was different. It wasn't as seamless. Like I think when you're talking about like that group that did it, also another group, I was like some Idol Master group, they also did it at like Anime Expo.
Love Live is far superior to Idol Master.
Yep.
So the thing that you're saying, Matt, is that like I understand what you're saying, but like as Jeff said, they probably have that chemical thing. So this is like much different than that because this one is harder. This was harder to organize because like
also I think like orange is a kind of a rare color. So like even if that section might have been at.
So I have a friend actually who doesn't have orange. I was like, why don't you have orange?
He bought the cheapo 7 color one or something.
Yeah, no, I mean she had an old like NMB one, and that was a 7 color one, and that didn't have orange.
Yeah, mine.
This is why I get the 24 color ones.
That's why I have my 22/7 penlight that I brought to the thing, because it has like orange and like 3 different kind of blues, 3 kind of pinks.
So well, red is easy though because like all penlights have red.
Yeah.
But
you're just saying it's kind of hard. Like certain colors are hard to get.
Yeah.
Ultimately, from afar, it all looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, even if there were like small pockets of like mistakes, like you wouldn't notice that if you look like up. Did you notice? Did you see the video that NMB put up? That was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was really.
So you could see like the one section where it was screwed up, like the purple orange section. But yeah, I guess I understand. Like, you're trying to herd like 6,000 cats to do like the same thing all in unison, so it's kind of
hard, right? And like
for what happened, like it was definitely I give it like a B plus.
Yeah, no,
maybe A minus, maybe A minus,
because how it happened by itself, I think it was super impressive.
Yeah,
like
that probably bumps it up to like a higher thing. It was like just more like, hey, you can't control all these people. Because like there'll always be like some random assholes like, no, I'm gonna have my light be green.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you get like attention. Sometimes you'll get like assholes. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you get assholes like, no, my Oshi is like color yellow, so I'll always be yellow, even if it's like color red now.
I feel attacked right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I had mine on blue the entire time, except for like when Chiki came close, and like Team N song.
That's fine. It was kind of weird because it was always blue, right? Because of Queentet, like people became like conditioned to like always use blue for Yuri. So like for most of the concert, the color was blue.
Guess what color my penlight was for Queentet?
Pink.
You're a Akarin fan now? I think you're Nagisa, right? Yellow.
Nagisa. Nagisa's yellow, right?
I know, yeah, but not even that.
What?
Azusa.
The recent the recent thing I posted in the chat. I changed the purple for Saipi because she had the Jigglypuff.
Oh my god!
You're so
like, too easy.
Yeah, too easy, man.
So predictable.
But yeah, so
I mean, hell, like Akarin like should post a picture of herself at like at Taco Bell. I'd probably go pink also.
Oh my god!
That's where my loyalties fall.
But yeah, so it's hard for us to describe it. So like people listening to this, you should just like look at it. Look at the Twitter feed of NMB official, or
I think we retweeted it too, so you could probably see that.
Yeah, it's really nice. So Encore, they did a Yuri call, and then.
But the cool thing though about that was like everyone stayed in rainbow mode.
Encore. No, so the thing is like. The Encore should have been when the rainbow started, not in Tsukurikatta, that's why it became kind of awkward. Like when Yuri came out, like she was like, "Oh, thank you everyone for keeping the rainbow."
The rainbow's still here.
Yeah, it's like, it should have started here. But
it's fine.
Yes,
I
It was
think
fine. It's
I
fine.
mean that looks way better when everyone's calling and then you look around and it's still
Yeah,
rainbow
that's when.
rather than
So
like
the thing is, like,
scattered blue.
yeah, that's when the NMB official actually took the video was during Encore,
Mm-hmm.
not during Nijiri Tsukurikatta, which is fine. So she came out in her graduation dress, and I was like so happy. Oh my god, it's not suit pants.
Oh.
You thought she might actually do that?
Yeah,
Pantsuit.
I mean, Andy
That's like her
Andy
Queentet
keeps
costume.
joking with me about it, and like it's a legitimate thing that I was worried about. But she came out in like a hakama, which is a kind of a kimono.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and she said like she wanted to do it like this because she was graduating before she turned 20, so people wouldn't see her in her like kimono for coming of
Seiji no
age
Hi.
day. Yeah, Seijin Shiki.
Yeah.
And I was so happy because like that's one of the like things that I felt bad about. Like one of my frustrations was like I wouldn't be able to see her in furisode in kimono, and I was happy like she thought about that.
She might have posted it like on Twitter.
Yeah.
She
like,
wouldn't do it.
Like her own personal one.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
In, like,
I don't think she would
her
do it.
shithole town in Nara or whatever.
She's like super protective of her private life.
Yeah.
And
did she talk about like why she chose the design and stuff?
No, I think
interesting.
she likes the dots and stuff.
Yeah, it's very like a
beret. She likes a beret.
modern abstract kind of design, and she even had a beret and everything. Yeah. So it's kind of Japanese, kind of Western.
Yeah, she was running out of time in the showroom, so she didn't get too much into it. But like she just said, like she wanted like a Seijinshi, like to show her fans Seijinshi, and that I was really happy she did that. Like
I was wondering if because the stripes were like yellow, red, and blue. I thought it was hinting
NMB.
at the three teams, but the red is like not pink.
I mean,
Probably
maybe like the designer thought that far, but I don't think she would have thought that far.
Mm.
But yeah, she looked really really good. Like you should, like I think it's one of
cool.
my like. So the thing is, like a lot of people have done like graduation dresses, right? So it's not that special anymore. Yeah. Like even Sayaka's one was like, it's a really really nice graduation dress. Let's not kid ourselves there. It was really nice, but it looked like a graduation dress.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want them to go like really weird, like with Shu. I thought that was really stupid. Like her graduation thing. She was wearing like a jean jacket. Like I think Yuri's is like the improved version of like what they tried to do with Shu. Was they wanted to go like with more like street casual like style, but then they put more wa the Japanese wa into it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I don't think you'll ever see anything like this again.
Yeah, it was like, well, it's Yuri, right? So she's always been like special. So that was good, and they did acting tough, and that was like really fucking tough for me.
Pun intended.
Yeah, it was pun intended. That was like, oh my god. Like, I mean, I've talked about this before, but like, yeah, it's always tough for me to listen to, and that just like everything just like came crashing down on me. It's like, oh shit, this is the last time.
Well, do you think she'll do it at her stage? Like do a special?
Huh?
The
last song?
At her, at her grad stage. Do you think she'll do that again?
I don't think so. She's not gonna do a solo in her last stage.
Yeah, song. They usually do units, right?
Yeah, like Sayaka even Sayaka did Hajime no Hoshi. I don't know. Maybe she's gonna do Queentet. Like she's always like, I didn't realize how much she loved Queentet before reading her book. I always thought like, I mean, she liked Queentet, right? But I didn't think like it was so important for her.
Yeah. I mean, she became super close with Akarin after forming Queentet.
Yeah. And like, she even said that like Nagisa was like her. Like, it's hard to describe in Japanese what she said. It's hard to describe in English what she said in Japanese. But she says like she thinks that like she and Nagisa like think alike. Like they view things at the same way.
What, Sekaikan or
Kachikan, actually, what she said.
Kachikan,
value.
Like
their
they
values
value things.
Yeah. So like the example she gave was like they were talking about like pet shops, about how pet shops were cruel.
Oh.
Because pet shops put prices on animals, and then like if it's a cute animal, it costs more, and then if it's not cute, they have to like put discounts and stuff on it.
Well,
it's kind of different. It's kind of different from what I was thinking, but like, okay, makes sense.
Well, idols are kind of like that.
Yeah. I know. Maybe that's what she was trying to say, actually.
Maybe, yeah.
But
wow.
So I don't know what her last song is gonna be, but yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna cry through it. The next is so
actually, I was kind of curious by what you said earlier. You guys thought Niji might be the first song of the Encore.
Yeah.
But in my impression, the first Encore is always like a slow song, like either solo or a duet or something.
Not really. Like even in her solo concert, she did Niji after her first Encore. That's not.
Yeah, I mean for the actual graduation concert.
So there've been people who've done the grad song at the end of the Encore or like start of Encore 2. Yeah. It's not always like the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just my image of a grad concert, especially with they're revealing the dress. So like. Yeah. The member comes on stage alone and then like slowly walks and like sings a slow song.
I know, but it's not always it's not always the same pattern. So yeah.
Anyway.
So next then was Yume wa Nigenai.
Yeah, this was good. Like I talked about this last time. I thought like because Renapion did it, Yuri cannot do it anymore. But I was happy she did. Although she did say that
Sayaka impression.
Yeah. So she did say that apparently her plan for this was to get the audience to do it.
Gambare.
Yeah, she wanted the audience to do Gambare, but like I guess like the logistics of it was too hard.
Yeah,
as hard as getting everyone to make a rainbow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to find a way to say like, oh, now is your. Everyone would know what to say, but it's hard to like find a place to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they gave up on that, and then she did the Gambare, and because like there was a runway, right, and then like the Kankyusei were on the stage, so she liked that image.
Yeah, I noticed with this song because they didn't do Seishun no Lap Time. I feel like this is kind of like
this has become the Seishun no Lap Time.
The new Seishun no Lap Time. You know, it's not as good as Seishun no Lap Time, but it definitely feels like it's giving off that same vibe, especially like 9th anniversary.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I think it's hard to do because there's always gonna be like, oh well, who's gonna do Gambare?
Yeah, or you're just gonna have the Sayaka Spectre.
Yeah, so it'll always have that. So like when they were doing this, I was thinking, oh, maybe Sayaka is gonna do Gambare.
Shows up for like 1 second.
Yeah,
but that would actually explode the whole.
Yeah, and right, like people would be happy. I think people would have been happy even for just that.
Like she comes up and then Gambare stays until the end of the song, hugs Yuri, then walks off.
Yeah, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Like I would have been happy if she did that. So I was disappointed actually she didn't show up. But okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next is Ogoe Diamond. Like this is the only B2 song she did. Like the second B2. And she likes the song. And like she said that she really liked how fans would like shout the Daisuki. Daisuki da. Kimi ga Daisuki da.
Yeah.
So
Suki.
Suki, yeah, she really liked that part.
Because she did that at her solo concert too.
Yes. You can tell that Yuri really likes like audience participation parts. She always says like she really enjoys it when like people like join. Like she even told me like the waruki, like when people would like sing along, like she really liked that part. I think she would have really enjoyed a kesho. You know that they always do like sing along with kesho, right? Like they don't do it anymore. Like it's been years actually since they've done it. But there have been times when they'd sing kesho and then they would like give up and they would let the fans sing like an entire part. Like Maru de I know kesho sa blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because like at that time like people would have memorized kesho. But nowadays like they haven't done it in a long time. So
I
people
know
wouldn't.
I would do it.
Yeah, I'd love kesho. Like if they did it in the concert, I would be so happy. Yeah, and then last song was actually this kind of last song. Hatsukoi Shijoshugi was like her center song, and everyone turned white. And I was telling Jeff and Andy like it was nice. It was really nice. Like all the entire place turned white, but it wasn't that impressive. I thought Yokobomono turning all red was more impressive than Hatsukoi turning all white.
Yeah, white just blends in too much.
Right?
With all the other lights.
Yeah. And well, I guess and also because it was after the rainbow and like anything after the rainbow wouldn't be impressive anymore.
Yeah, how do you follow that up?
Yeah.
Double rainbow.
Yeah. Upside down rainbow.
I was thinking like what like let's say like Akarin or Miru does their own graduation concert. Like how would you top the rainbow? Like you can't, right? You do Warota people and everything turns green, and then okay.
You could do like they just at Sashi's grad concert. They had like a whole section hold like a sign that said like
Arigato
Sashi. Like it's spelled like a mosaic. Yeah. Like
then you need
they can do like soccer where they
you need seat by seat directions, or you need the cards for the cards.
Yeah, that's what they did.
That's gonna be really hard. Well, it depends on the venue, right? Like if it's a venue that you're guaranteed, you know, like what the formation's gonna be, that's fine. But like we weren't sure what the Kobe World Hall configuration was gonna be like until everyone got in. Like when Andy told me that like there was the Hanamichi and something, that was one of the first like times we found out what the formation was gonna be. So it's hard to plan stuff like that. So we were worried about the Nijiri because of like how the formation would turn out.
So you didn't put the colors like in order, I guess.
Like we made it generic. We made it generic enough. We made it generic enough where if it was lengthwise, it would work, and if it was horizontal, it would still work.
Yeah, I noticed you guys drew the circle, drew the diagram as a circle,
right? Yeah. But Kobe was more of an oblong, right, rather than a circle.
Yeah,
which is even better for a rainbow.
Yeah, it's better. But like we weren't sure, right? If they put the stage in the middle, it would have fucked up a lot of things.
Yeah, like it only look good if it's like a bird's eye view, like looking directly down.
Yeah. But yeah, it turned out okay. So what I was saying is like it's hard to. I think organizing a rainbow is like one of the peak hardest things you can do. Like I don't know, like as you said, right? You could do like create words or something, right? But then to create a word, you would have to like know minute detail like what the seat formations are.
Yeah.
And that would be hard because you're not sure.
Yeah, that was at Yokohama Stadium, so it's kind of like, you know...
Yeah, but because Yokohama Stadium, you kind of know how it's going to go, right?
Yeah.
If it's Yokohama Arena or something, or like Saitama Super Arena, like there's multiple configurations, right? You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So top that. Next committee, nice.
Hey, well, isn't the head Yuri committee guy also the Miru?
Yeah, I know. If Miru graduates, he's gonna be the head. He's also gonna be
he's gonna steal ideas from this. And
I mean, he stole a lot of ideas from Shu and Milky graduations for this, because he was also the head for those.
Yeah.
Overall, yeah, I felt like it was like the work that you guys did was a lot better. I think even better than like what they did for Sayaka Sonic. Sayaka Sonic was like
they
make
didn't do
your pen light be blue
Was there
sunny skies or something. Yeah, that was like it was unofficial. Like, yeah, wear blue and make your pen light be blue.
No one did shit.
I wore blue. I think
I was there, and they're like, what? Oh yeah, I did wear blue. I remember. I did wear blue.
Yeah, Craig even wore blue. I think he wore like an Expos cap or something. Angels cap or whatever.
Dodgers, you asshole.
Same thing.
So, oh yeah, now I remember. It was blue. But like no one followed anything. Because they were selling black goods.
And it's outdoors.
And it's outdoors.
Yeah, like none of this would work.
Yeah, and you're like all standing in a pen and not like in seats.
Yeah. So like, I think to compare it, you'd have to compare it to like what they did for like Shu or Milky. Like Nana, they didn't do anything. So Milky, they did like
what they did for Milky.
White and pink. I think it was pink stand, white arena for Waruki, and that was like their plans got destroyed because she did Waruki the first song. So,
no one was ready.
Yeah, so if you notice in our Uchiwa, it even says there like always like the blue and the rainbow takes precedence over everything. So
yeah, I saw that, but I didn't really understand what it meant.
No, so for example, like first song they do Hatsukoi Shoujo Shugi, so still do blue, don't do white. Or like first song they do, or like encore first song they do like Almond Croissant for example, right? Keep the rainbow. Don't change to orange.
Wow.
Because it got fucked. So because in Milky concert that got fucked because they had a different plan for first song and then for Waruki, but then first song was Waruki.
Oh, I see.
So they had to change it. They're trying to change it to fix it, but then it just didn't work.
Yeah. So, and then Shu, I think, didn't have much. They did show the Uchiwa to her. And that was good because it was in Oryx. Like, I think you can't do the show the Uchiwa in something like Kobe because it would be really weird. It's too big.
It's too far away.
Yeah.
Big. Unless everyone's holding part of like a giant letter with Uchiwas that becomes one giant word. When you
that would be impressive, but how would they do that?
It's the same as the card thing.
Yeah, it's like the same as a card, but it's Uchiwa.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to do that would be an Uchiwa rather than a card, to be honest. But then, how would you do that? That would be so freaking hard.
And also make that look like one giant Uchiwa.
Uchiwaception.
Uchiwaception. So the Hanamichi, right? That's the handle. And then, there's an Uchiwa, and then there's a letter.
There's also like a hand holding it, too. Hey, Miru and Akarin committee heads, if you're listening to this, planning. We're giving you like brilliant ideas, man, $1 billion ideas. You can fund our podcast with this.
Yeah, I think that's too hard. I have no idea how they're gonna do that. I mean, good luck to them. Like, I wish them all the best, but I think
you won't be there to see it.
Yeah, I won't be there. I mean, I might go watch Akarin just in case Yuri shows up.
Just in case, yeah, I was gonna say.
But like, I think because the rainbow was perfect for Yuri because of Nijiri no Tsukurikatta, right? Like, I don't know how they would do Akarin. Like, maybe
they should do the shades. The shades of her lipstick.
No, you know what? Yeah. I thought of a great idea for Akarin actually. Like, if they do Queentet, they can like split the arena. They can split the concert venue into 4 and have like 4 different colors.
Queentet colors.
Yeah, that would look good actually.
What if like Yuri was like in the shitty section of the stands, and you'd like want to get 2 seats for that, right?
Yeah. I'm not the blue section. Like I would talk to the committee head and say like, hey, put me in the blue section.
Put me in the Azusa section.
No, Queentet is 4
Gets
members.
Kicked out of the venue.
Yeah. You have like the rogue Azusa faction.
It's like one small section with like a hot pink.
And it's right next to the normal pink, so you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you think we should start wrapping up the concert?
Yeah. Final thoughts? I mean, I'm not gonna give it because I've already given like you know what I think.
You already said best concert ever. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
11
it's better than Titanic.
11 out of 10 doctors agree.
Yeah. It's toothpaste.
Kid tested, or Ryan approved.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
I thought it was really good. Like I said, the decorations, the set list, other than the weird omissions, was good. Except as a non-Yuri Oshi, I didn't understand some of the more obscure picks, but I mean, that's my fault.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Especially, like, he like breaking it down, explaining it. I guess because she did this on their showroom, like after the concert. So explaining, that's why we did the song.
Yeah,
and that makes more sense.
Yeah, some of the I think a lot of the previous graduation concerts have had like, every member has to be part of some unit, and then a lot of the way they did it in the past was like, do a first gen, something with first gen, something with second gen.
They skipped that. But I mean, I wish they actually did that, to be honest.
I kind of wish they did it. Yeah,
I like that.
But then again, that feels like, I guess it kind of goes back to what Andy was saying. There's so much focus on Yuri that every unit was like something Yuri related rather than like a first gen or second gen thing.
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense because the previous ones where we've seen that were like first gen members graduating.
Yeah.
So maybe they, as a first gen, they have like, I don't know, more connection to do that.
Yeah. This is the first time that they've done like a really big concert for non-first gen. I mean, there's only been 4. There's only been 4 like super like big grad concerts. No, not Shu.
So, Shu wasn't big.
Very big.
Sayamiru Nana, then Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri's up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I was going to say this now or when we get into later stuff. But I was like, I feel like it's like right time for you to graduate.
You think
like,
so?
If she did this any sooner than like this year, like she wouldn't get this kind of concert.
Oh yeah. But then if she did it like 2 years from now, she probably still would have gotten it.
She would have gotten it, yeah. But then also I think like she graduated at the top, like at her peak basically.
Yeah.
Like basically. She could have gone more, but I think she like hit before she could even have any chance of going down.
Yeah, I think that's what she wanted. She's like so she said in her book, right? She decided to graduate in March.
Oh.
And so they actually worked backwards. So she said she wanted to graduate November 30th. And they worked backwards from that.
So like when she could announce and all that.
Yeah. Because she's very, very like she's weird. Like she has a very strong like kodawari, like preference for certain things. And she was like, she wanted to graduate before she turns 20. And November 30th is the last possible day to graduate before she turns 20. That's what she did. So yeah, I agree with Matt. Like she graduated at the top. And that's good. That's always good.
Yeah.
But you always feel like there could be more, right? Like my Dotsko or something.
Yeah.
She graduated at the top, but then maybe she could have done more. How old was my Dotsko when she graduated?
21.
Something like that, right? 21,
20 or 21. 21, 22 maybe.
Yeah, she was young too.
2012, she's 1991. So I have 21, yeah.
Okay. So she graduated at like ultra top.
Yeah, like top. And then yeah, that's when like AKB like, went to shit.
When I became a fan.
I think AKB went to shit like maybe after KFC.
Yeah.
That was actually like probably their peak, like mainstream, and then
that was their secondary peak. I think their actual peak was like a Flying Get.
Heavy
their second, they had the Dead Cat Mounts with KFC.
Yeah,
and then that was like downhill from
very good trope usage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing what's next for Yuri. It's like NMB is like gone down the toilet, but
I'll be along for the ride for a little more.
Jeff's gonna be like in the toilet with them.
The captain goes down with the ship.
Okay. Do the ending.
One last thing. You didn't talk about the failed encore.
Ah, yes.
Double encore.
Yeah, that was stupid. So we tried to do a double encore, and then it was really long. Probably like 5 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just wouldn't come out, and then like staff was like came out and then, like go home. Nothing's happening.
At the very beginning, like right after Yuri went off stage, like they started playing the Shime Ana, the announcement that the concert was over.
It was Yuri too. And it was Yuri.
Yeah.
But then she stopped. She stopped for a moment, right?
Yeah, she acknowledged the encore call. And she's like, "Oh, thanks for your encore call, but
Wait,
no,
she did. Was it? No, I don't think. It wasn't live, was it?
Huh?
Was it actually her speaking live?
I have no idea. It might be. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. She's too nervous at that point or something.
I mean, if they wanted to, it makes sense if they wanted to crush the double encore to record her doing the Shime Ana, so it would like finish fast.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. But they did do the Shime Ana immediately after she went down. So you're right, it might be recorded because like when she went down, it immediately started playing.
Mm-hmm. So, it sounded like they like paused the recording.
Maybe it was like, shit, guys, what do we do?
Yeah.
We already shut down our computer.
Yeah. That was during the solo concert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Andy was saying like she could have at least come out and said something. Oh, thank you, and then that would have been at least satisfactory.
But we didn't talk about that last part. Her climbing up into like Mount Doom, like that freaking volcano ass looking projector.
There was like this big. It was like the ending of Lord of the Rings with like the big.
Yeah, she's like climbing in, like it was like glowing like molten like backdrop or whatever.
Yeah,
it was flower petals.
Yeah, the flower petals shut out, but it looked like hot lava shooting down. And then she descends into
fell down.
It's like a sacrifice or something.
Yeah, that was weird. But
I thought that like so funny, but also really dumb.
But yeah, so no double encore. We had to. So I guess a lot of people who were like didn't feel like satisfied with the concert. Well, the main reason is like the double encore not happening.
Yeah. After you guys forced it at the solo concert, I thought they would have planned
for it. Yeah, me too. I guess like
because even the stream was scheduled to be like 3 hours long, but it was only like a 2.5 hour.
It was really fast. They actually finished like just before 9 p.m. So I guess they had something where they wanted to finish by 9.
Kato probably had to go home.
Riripon had to catch the Shinkansen back.
Yeah. Yuri said like she wasn't able to talk to Riripon at the end.
Oh, really?
Maybe like Riripon did have to go home early. Okay.
All right, so that's gonna do it for our coverage of Ota Yuuri's graduation concert.
That's the volcano again.
Yes. Best concert ever. Oh, we talked about the guests. I think we should talk about the guests, I guess.
Yeah. Our resident member NMB fangirl, Yamane Suzuha, went.
Yeah, Yamane Suzuha went to watch.
And like posted a wall of text on her Nanagogo about how much she loved the concert.
Yeah, you should go read that, I guess, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Who else went? I think Sakipi went to watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, third gen Sakipi.
Oh, two AKB Team SH members.
Oh, okay. This was funny, but this is funny just for me. So,
yeah.
So in Osaka stage, so Yuri's showing up in a music video for this band called Kawachi Red. So they're actually, today is actually the launch, not today, sorry. November 27th is the launch date for their new single, for their album. And then Yuri's showing the stars in the music video for one of the songs in their album. And so they're doing promotions, right? And one of their promotions is like they have this huge like poster in Osaka Station. And it's Osaka Station, really, really big station in Osaka. And they had like huge poster with Yuri on it for the album. So after the concert, we went to Osaka. Me and my friends went to Osaka, and they were like taking pictures with the poster. And one of my friends notices like these two girls. They're like kind of standing around, like I guess waiting for us to finish because I guess they wanted to take a photo with the poster too. And she was like, "Hey, you! Could you take a photo of us?" So we took the photo, and then we noticed, oh, these girls seem foreign. They might not be Japanese, huh? But I didn't hear them talk to each other. I would have noticed if they were speaking Chinese or Korean or something, right? I actually thought they were Korean. And then they asked us to take a photo of them, so we took a photo of them too. And then that was it, right? Like whatever. The next day, like I was looking at Twitter, and then like my friend was like, hey, aren't these the girls? And then, so apparently 2 members from AKB Team SH went to watch the concert, and those were exactly the girls that we met in Osaka Station.
And you found out because they took pictures with Yuri, and Yuri tweeted it, right?
Yuri didn't tweet it. They tweeted it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So that was hilarious.
This is how like normal people like react to like idols that they don't know.
Yes, exactly. I was telling Jeff like they could have been SK or STU and I still wouldn't have known. So no offense to anyone. But yeah, that was funny. And with that, we end the show. Matt.
I was thinking of just ending it on that note. Just leave it there.
Ryan gets the last word.
Just cut it.